Research and planning stage. For our research, we mainly use the search engine Google to find websites such as IMDb, YouTube, and Wikipedia. Wikipedia was useful when researching the thriller genre and historical aspects. We use YouTube often when researching conventions of an opening title sequence, as we could easily search for any opening title sequence for any thriller film, to analyse and compare. When deciding the production distribution company, a website that was useful was televisual.com. This gave us a list of different British distribution and production companies, with a bit of information detailing films that they're best known for, and also about the company. This made it easy to choose an appropriate company for our film. We used the college's VLE known as Moodle to obtain PowerPoints or Word documents created by the teacher to help us in our research. We used Google Drive and Gmail to share files and communicate with each other. The blog site Quack was also used to display all work and files that we completed. Filming stage. The camera we used was the Canon 550D. The filming was all done with this camera and a tripod to stabilise the shot. We used the manual settings to adjust exposure and shutter speed so that our shot's lighting was correct and they matched when they were pieced together. Overall, this allowed the film to look more professional. For our background music, we used a website called incompetech.com. This website contained a large library of royalty-free soundtracks that we were able to look through and search for music that best suited our opening title sequence. We were able to find multiple tracks to see which was best for setting the atmosphere in the OTS. For the sound effects, we used two websites, soundbible.com and soundj.com. Both of these websites had large libraries of sound effects that contained all the effects we needed. SoundJ was better for gathering human sound effects like heartbeats and breathing, but soundbible.com was better for gathering more miscellaneous effects, such as running sounds and keys rattling.
Editing stage. Hello, I'm Naomi and I'll be talking about the titles. For our titles, we used a website called DaFont, which allowed us to search for an appropriate style of font to use for both of our credits and film title. The style of font we decided on using was called Slice and Dice, which reinforced that our opening title sequence was of the thriller genre. The credits and film title move as they appear, linking in with the tension an audience would feel when watching the film. The distribution company we decided on using was Studio Canal, and we inserted an image of their name, which was written in bold white lettering. In addition to this, for our production company, we chose to use our own independent company called Shattered Productions. It's written in bold white lettering which has cracks within to relate to its name. This was made through Photoshop. All titles and credits appear on a black background to ensure they stand out. From doing research, we decided to place the distribution companies at the beginning of the sequence, and the credits appear throughout. Our film title appears right at the end of the sequence to create suspense.
Hello, my name is Karina and I was the editor for our opening title sequence. I'll be talking to you briefly about the soundtrack and how it was created and edited. I'll also talk about the film and how I created the atmosphere for our opening title sequence. Firstly, the soundtrack we used for our opening title sequence was Unnatural Situation, which was found on the website incompetech.com. This soundtrack played for our entire opening title sequence. Furthermore, I edited the soundtrack by making it go quieter for the build-up of tension. I also changed the pitch slightly in order to make the soundtrack sound deeper and more sinister. Lastly, I created a dark atmosphere for our opening title sequence in various different ways. One way that this was done was by adding a dark blue tint over the flashback scenes. This made the scenes have a gloomy feel and actions taking place within the shot are almost invisible to see. Another way that I managed to create an atmosphere was by adding fade to white to flashback shots. This made the atmosphere more shocking and quicker than the eye can see. The flashes hide away the most gruesome scenes, such as the blow to the head from a hammer.